First piece was a Zulu piece that we've done for a long time, Siahamba, which means we are walking in the light. And the piece that we just sang is the school hymn. It's based on the Welsh hymn Calamon, which means pure heart. And the words say, "Give me a heart that is clean, that is pure, and that is open." And so the words to that I wrote with the assistance of Mr. Peter Kemp for our school hymn. So we sing that in every concert. As we started preparing this work, I began seeing a theme running through, and I changed some songs. And so we're calling this Heart and Soul Songs of the Spirit because it's talking about, every song is talking about some way of feeling, some way of connecting with people. And this next piece is an old hymn that I heard Gene Redpath on the Thistle and Shamrock sing years and years ago on public radio. And it's sort of a haunting melody, but it's a beautiful one. And the words sort of are expressive in their own way, regardless of what else I do. Regardless of all the tumult and all the wars that are going on, I just have to keep a song in my heart. So how can I keep from singing?
Pain and suffering
clinging, I will endure for all the world. How can I keep from singing, 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 singing? I close my eyes, the crowd will still. And day by day my life begins. Since I first learned to love it, the blessed peace makes fresh my heart, a fountain ever springing. My life is yours and you are mine. How can I keep from singing? 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 Can't be the Beatles for a good feel-good song. Blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Ooh, 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 Blackbird fly, blackbird fly. Into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Garth Brooks has moved across several genres, but always sort of lived in the country genre. And this song became an anthem for a lot of people. And it's appropriate for us because we're right here on the river, so we're singing the river. You know a dream is like a river, never changing as it flows. But a dream is just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you and never know
you sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied? Choose to chance the rapids and dare to dance the tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And there's bound to be rough waters, and I know I'll take some falls, but with a man as my captain, I can make it through them all. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Till the river runs dry.
Years ago, I was fortunate when working with the public schools, there was something called Honors Choir that went once or twice a year, and you would send students, and we always had a clinician, and I was fortunate to work with Dr. Andre Thomas, who was the director of choral studies at Florida State. He was a legend there and wrote many, many songs, and this is one that he taught that group of 450 young people, and it is a very meaningful piece. So I'm going to have the kids move forward. Will's going to get on the drum, and we're going to do a little spiritual. The spiritual is important. Most of the songs that the African Americans sang had an incredible meaning. They were not just something they sang, they had purpose. And the Underground Railroad was actually in full force. They had to have ways to communicate so that people would know when the train was actually going to go. When can we move? When can we sneak out at night? When is it going to move? And so, when I was a boy in North Carolina in the 1960s, there were these dear elderly ladies that happened to be African American that worked for Mr. Smith in the field across the road. And I would go up and sit in the tree because as they chopped in the watermelons and the cantaloupes, they would sing. And they would sing these spirituals. And I remember hearing this. And they would do it in rhythm as they chopped. And I thought, I didn't know at the time that's what they were doing. I just thought it was cool. Well, in the field songs, of which Keep Your Lamps is one, the signal was, if you were going to run that night, they had to know where to stop the train, the people train. So they would hang a lamp on the porch. And if there was a lamp on the porch, they would know somebody there was going to run that night. And so as they were chopping, and what the white slave owners did not know is that by forcing the African Americans to go to church and to learn the Bible and all the stories of the Bible, they were giving them tools. So because there's a story in the Bible about the foolish and wise virgins that had their lamps. And they said, we have to have a lamp, we're waiting for the bridegroom, because in that part of the world, when the bride and groom came, they would come into the house and close the gates and everyone else couldn't go in because no one could go in after the bridegroom. And so the wise virgins had plenty of oil and they were standing there. And the other ones were over to the side. They said, can we have some of your oil? We're going to run out. And they said, no. They said, we got to go to town and get more oil. They went to town to get oil. When they came back, the bridegroom had come, the doors were closed. And that was an image of not being prepared for when the sun was coming. So the field hands would sing, keep your lamps trimmed. They give each other the high sign. Keep your lamp burning tonight. If you're going to run, tonight's the night. Keep your lamp on the porch. So this song is reminiscent. You'll hear the drum. It should take you back to a place. Imagine the 1800s or the 1700s on plantations in the South. And imagine these owners that have got all these people. They've taken all these stolen people. And they work them to death day and night. But at night, when they can't do anything, they're sitting down in their cabins with the fire. And they're playing drums. And in the big house, they can hear, well, you know, and they're like, what's going on? What's going on? And they heard that, and they didn't know that it was a signal. They were talking drums. So we're going to sing Keep Your Lamps, and think about this, and these field hands giving each other the high sign, saying, tonight You should. All these old folks in here know James Taylor. A true American icon. One of my bucket list items was to be close enough to James Taylor for him to spit on me while he was singing. And a friend of mine gave me tickets for my birthday many years ago, and in downtown Raleigh, I sat on the 4th row, and there he was with his son Ben, and I sang the whole, and he did spit on me. So I spit on them all the time. They hate it. It's horrible, but James Taylor, iconic, he's been singing music since the 60s. Carly Simon was his wife. He sang in all these different evolutions of himself. But the quality of his voice and the empathy of his voice has carried him literally through decades. And he's still concertizing in his 80s. So this song, Walk Down That Lonesome Road all by yourself. But it's not just about that. It's about sometimes you have to think about what you do and how you do it. Because at the end of the day, you may be having to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. So walk down that lonesome road.
Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees. If I had stopped to listen once or twice, if I had closed my mouth and opened my eyes, if I had cooled my head and warmed my heart, I'd not be on this road tonight. Carry on, never mind feeling sorry for yourself. It doesn't save you from your troubled mind. Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees.
concert, this little concertette, very short. We don't want to bore you. I would rather you want more than for you to walk out of here going, God, how long was that? This is a piece that I love a long time. If you are a jazz person of any persuasion, if you like any type of jazz, you have to know the name Billie Holiday. Iconic voice from the 1940s and 50s and 60s. Her voice is legendary because of the camera and the quality. But this song itself, God Bless the Child. Listen closely to the words. This too also has a meaning for our concert theme of heart and soul. Songs of the Spirit. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. The Bible says, but it's still news. Mama may have and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own. It's about taking responsibility and doing what you need to do. And being happy with that. So I hope you'll enjoy this finale piece, God Bless the Child, featuring Avril on the sofa.
Them that's got shall get, them that's not